everybody. Welcome to the Chuck and Lisa Show. I am Chuck, and my beautiful bride sitting across from me is Lisa. And our silly producer in the background who is just chasing his shoe. That's the reason, from his dog who stole it. He's trying to get his shoe back from his dog who stole it. That's why we're a minute late. But that's okay. What'd you just do? Did you fall off your chair?
I did nothing.
And you'll admit to nothing. And nothing? Let's see, and that is our producer, Durst, as I mentioned. Welcome, everybody. We're here to have a little fun. We're not going to talk any politics, because that comes in the next show with Durst and me, called The Right Side of Politics. So, Lisa, what's new in our life in the last week?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I don't know.
We had a lot of rain.
Did have a lot of rain.
Yep. And we had Easter, but
everybody else had Easter too.
The only thing we did is went to Cracker Barrel.
Yep.
Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel.
Everybody else.
I actually said Crack Barrel.
That's what they call it in Durham.
Yep. What'd you do for Easter? Anything?
Yeah, we had at the church we had a family get together.
Oh.
Everybody was there.
Very nice.
Except my dad. It's my dad's birthday, by the way.
Happy birthday, Dad.
Was he 87?
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's 87 or 88, one of those two.
My dad's 86.
But it's not his birthday.
It's not his birthday. That was February. By the way, Lisa, you look marvelous. I know it's very close and you don't like the camera so close.
No. And a zit right there.
You have a zit? Oh no. Zits happen. So let's see. Durst, you don't have anything to add? In that case, let's go. Sometimes the beginning of this show takes half an hour because everybody's got so much stuff going on. All right, everybody. Watch. We're doing a show. Let's do the show. In 1814, Napoleon abdicates and is exiled to Elba.
Elba?
Elba. It's an island.
Yeah.
Yep. In 1899...
Who sent him there?
The new French Republic.
Right. The French.
Good.
Yeah. Good. In 1899, Spain cedes Puerto Rico to the United States. Bowden was
I like that idea.
Whoa, Bowden. Daddy's dude.
Apparently somebody's outside.
Apparently. Wow. 1921, I'm just going to keep talking. The first sports broadcast was on the radio.
Yeah, what was it?
Wow,
Soccer?
dude.
Soccer?
I'm gonna go to mute for a little while because they're not gonna shut up.
Was it soccer?
Huh?
Was it soccer?
No. It's baseball.
In France?
First sports radio broadcast.
No, you said it was in
on the
France.
radio.
I can't hear anything.
I know. Bowden's killing me. In 1947, Jackie Robinson is the first black player in the major leagues.
Right, but not because he was the best one. It was more like because he was
Right.
the most cooperative.
Satchel Paige was the best black player probably ever.
He was the most cooperative and
Yep.
the most likely to not get in fights with people
Right.
when they called him bad things.
Right. In 1970, Apollo 13 is launched. Did you watch that one on TV? Lisa,
What?
pay attention to the show. I see you reading.
I'm trying to find out something.
Yeah, we watched it because it was launched on my dad's birthday, so we watched it.
That's very cool. From where you are, you could probably see it go up too, right?
Yeah, you could.
That's neat.
Especially back then, those big old Atlas V's, man. You can see them all the way up and down the coast.
They're huge. I mean, we were across from Cape Canaveral last time we were there. And it was a tiny little rocket. You could see that one sitting there.
I'm not sure if that was it or not.
Huh?
I'm not sure if that was it or not, since nothing ever happened.
Right. Well, there was a tiny little rocket sitting there. I don't know how big
You're a
it
tiny
was.
little rocket.
I knew that was coming. Oh, God. Oh, God. Well, here's a name. Famous birthdays today. Septimus Severus. Sounds painful.
Sounds like a Harry Potter character.
Who accidentally cut something off.
Yeah. Well, who is it?
He's a Roman emperor.
Oh.
Never heard of him.
Mm-mm.
In 1893, Dean Acheson was Secretary of the State.
Which state?
I think my mother knew him.
For real?
1893.
Oh, yeah, probably.
In 1913, Oleg Cassini was born.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's a fashion
I
designer.
know
Now
who
we
he
got
is.
ours barking out
I
the
know who
door.
he is.
Shut up!
She just saw you. That's why.
In 1980, Mark Tejera was born. He's a
Who?
baseball player. He's a baseball player.
Huh.
Mark Tejera.
But
He
he's
was a
not
good-
still playing baseball.
No, he was a good one. He's, 43 now. In 1987, Joss Stone, who's a singer in England, I believe.
Uh-huh.
She was born. I guess Darcy's still having a field day with his dogs, with
No.
his dog over there. Otherwise, we'd be hearing him. Yeah?
Maybe.
Let's talk about something I never knew about, and I don't know if you knew anything about it. UNC has a baby race that happens during March Madness. They do it every year, apparently.
I never heard about that, so I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Yeah. Well, the event was such a huge success and had the audience on their seat. It involved crawling babies, of course, from a start-finish line as they made their way across. And it's quite adorable, but it's quite long. I don't know if I want you to play it or I'll just tell you about it. And I can't hear anything from Dersh because he's having a party over there with his dogs. And he's got a spoon in his mouth, it appears.
Darcy has a spoon in his mouth?
So, he was born with a silver spoon. The only problem is he couldn't remove it.
Ah.
Huh. Nod to me if your dog is still barking. He's nodding like crazy. All right. Do you want to show this? I mean, the video it's 2 minutes. You want to spend 2 minutes on a baby video?
No, you want to watch the end of it is what you want to do.
Yeah. Hey, Darsh, fast forward to the end of that baby video and just play like the last 20 seconds of it. Okay? And I'll keep talking until then. I mean, UNC has all sorts of, they do all sorts of wild things during tournaments and everything else.
Yeah, I think must be like a side thing.
How long are people known to sleep at Duke in K Square?
Shashevsky, Billy.
Shishevskyville, right?
I don't know. I mean,
4 days a week.
how long?
How long people camped out in front of there in the tents?
Oh, for months.
Hmm.
Months. Like from the beginning of the season to the end of the season.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It's stupid, but
Yeah.
All right, the race is rolling. Oh,
Okay, cool. Here's the babies. And this one baby zoomed down there all by itself. The one on the left. She went down there and just sort of stopped. Her dad is over there going, "Please come to me." He's in the middle. And meanwhile,
what do they get money?
why don't you
College money
take
or
our
something?
heads off of this for a moment?
They get college money or something, I guess. It says college foundation.
But anyway, there's a second one behind Lisa's head that comes up. And he just sits down. And yeah, there he is. So anyway, he turns around and goes the other way. Then the one that's sitting there turns around and goes back too.
She was following
So-
him.
So this one, There's the one that comes up there. Then he just sits down and turns around. Oh, very good,
It's
Nurse.
a girl, I think.
Oh, okay.
But I don't.
And one of them goes, do I want to go there or do I want to go back to the person I left from? I guess that would be Dad in that case, and Mom in this case. But there's Mom like, please, baby, come. We're going to win. And the dude's like, come here.
Baby's
come
like,
here.
get away
But
from
in
me.
the little,
Yeah.
I think that's a boy, that one.
No,
It's
it
like,
has fluffy arms.
Oh, maybe.
Little ruffles, see?
And look, the girl goes, I'm done. And then on the top lane up there, nobody paying any attention,
The sleeper baby.
the sleeper. We have a winner!
Yay!
That's hilarious, isn't it? Yep. I get a kick out of that.
Apparently, baby racing is a thing for basketball games. I don't know why. Let's
Yeah.
make the babies crawl.
So anyway, so that was baby racing. Hey, anybody that's here, come join us in chat if you want. We don't bite too hard. What is NICU? Oh, neonatal intensive care. Okay. Nurse adopts a 14-year-old patient who delivered triplets alone.
I know. I sent it to you.
I know. The nurse said they knew it would be impossible to find a foster home that would take all four of them. No one was going to take a teen mom and preemie triplets because they were both born at 26 weeks. Which
Yeah, well,
is,
most triplets are born at 33, which is still early.
right. Right.
But then she went over to because the girl didn't have any sort of support system.
Right.
And one of the babies was really skinny, and somebody called social services or something.
Yeah. So she took them in.
She adopted all four of them.
How cool is that?
That's sweet.
It is sweet.
A lot, but
Phew. You're an instant grandparent, you know?
yeah.
How old was the lady that took them?
Well, see, she was also talking to the girl about
She looks like she's about
when
45.
she was 16, she had a baby and had to.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's a cool thing about it. So instead of making this woman having to give up her children, she adopted them.
Yeah.
That's really sweet. It really is.
Well, they look like they're doing all right now.
Yeah. Yep, they do. Happy kids. That's neat. Instant family. Because apparently the girl needed a family too.
Yeah, they said when. Not a good situation.
Yeah. That's her. Wow, she's a big girl at 14 too.
Well, you don't have to say shit like that.
Well, I mean that. I mean, she looked more like she could have been 18 than 14.
Well, you still don't say stuff like that.
Wait a minute. Physically, stature.
Yeah, I know. It's a thing, and people
I don't
shouldn't say
care
that.
if people have a thing. Fuck them. I don't do political correctness.
It makes people feel bad, okay? Like the 14-year-old.
Why?
Never mind. You just say whatever you want, and you don't care. Just go, I don't care what people think, even if it's about them.
Are they going to be watching this? Ultimate good deed. Man helps dog find her forever home after 400 days in an animal.
Damn.
It's a beautiful brown pitty. Yeah. They say it terrier mix, of course, but
That's what they
because
always say.
They never say it's pitty. Her name is Queen. So an animal activist named Scott Ford decided to help get Queen a home by moving into the kennel for 7 days and 7 nights.
That's weird. That's a stunt.
And then a father and his son came by one day and saw him in the cage with the dog, and then that got them talking. And he and his son adopted the dog. She's a pretty pitty.
Yeah.
Oh,
She
she's
looks
beautiful.
so sweet. Isn't she pretty?
She's absolutely gorgeous.
We got a pitty. What's ours? What is ours?
Bitty bitty bitty.
Itty bitty pitty. It's a special breed.
Mm.
It's built. It's short to the ground, but the freaking thing weighs 30 pounds of solid meat. It's crazy. You know how pit bulls have this body? She's got the body with these little legs. Funny. So the reason why Scott didn't adopt her himself is because he's an animal advocate. So he goes from place to place with these.
He's a tease.
Yeah. Well, he finds them homes forever.
What if the person really wanted to adopt him, not the dog, and they got confused?
That's kinky. Oh, that's funny. Alrighty, my next story here. You gotta get the picture before it moves. I gotta get the picture before I tell it because it's funnier than the story. I saw the picture and went, ah! Isn't that sweet though?
Yeah.
Yep. So line up that one real quick. So, let's see. With all the stuff going on in the world, it's fun just to talk about other stuff. What are you reading, by the way?
I'm looking at our website, at our YouTube.
Oh, are you? Oh, cool. That's novel. Usually you're reading something else.
Yeah, well, gotta entertain myself somehow.
You're doing a show! The idea is to entertain other people right now.
There's nobody here.
Yeah, there are. People watch now and during the week. It
All right,
says
Chuck. The moose is
two,
loose.
but you never. That's never right. All right. So a moose walks into an ER
How did it get in?
right through the doors,
Doors?
the sliding doors.
Are they
Step
called
on it, they open.
Are they called doors because they're in the
Oh,
ER?
that's the sound there.
ER?
And that could be it, too. And no, except for the fact that that's the sound there. Yep. So a moose walks into the. I like their headline here. Moose walks in the hospital for lunch, or maybe you get a PET scan.
Oh, jeez.
Apparently, this. I'm not really going to go into the story too much because this is a pretty common thing up in Alaska and Canada too.
Yeah?
Well, the doors all do that now. You walk to a hospital and the doors automatically
Well, how
slide
come
open.
the other animals don't come in? Are they not big enough to open the doors?
Well, they're not bold enough to be a moose and go, I can go any damn place I want. You're going to stop me? Apparently, they're very used to humans. Because, I mean, you can see the people in the hospital just looking at the moose.
You're right, Chuck. A moose, you don't tell a moose what to do. He tells you.
Yeah, he weighs about 1,500 pounds.
Yeah, they're quick. They're mean.
Yeah.
And they basically do anything they want to do in Alaska and Canada because.
They're mean?
Oh
What
yeah.
do they mean?
Some of them will ram you.
Especially the females. The females, if they have a cub, or they'll do whatever they want. When we were up there the last time, we're camping outside of Fairbanks, and there was a moose with two colts that was there and wandering the campground and eating people's food and whatever, and you just back off and let them do what they want.
What do they like to eat?
Anything.
They'll eat any kind of oats and
Oh, okay.
They like potato chips and stuff?
So they're like
so
bread?
anything like that. Yeah, anything like that.
Yeah. Huh.
But they're
Pretty
big.
interesting.
They're big, and they are mean if they want to. And if you see a bull, forget about it. Just go the other way.
That one looks pretty young in the picture.
Yeah. Or it's a girl.
I think it's a female.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have very powerful hooves too. They can, well, don't they get up on their rear legs too, like horses do?
They can.
When they attack? I think I've seen pictures of that.
I've never seen a wolf attack. I mean, a moose attack.
They can be mean.
I heard that.
Alrighty, next story. Hey, do you have any questions, Nurse, or is that just a dream?
Well,
What?
Do you have 3 questions, or is that just a dream I'm doing again someday?
Yeah, actually.
You do?
Sure.
He's writing them down as we speak.
did you know that wolves have 21 different dialects?
Uh-uh.
I just saw that.
Is there like Asian moves?
Well, I don't know. Maybe they have like southern accents and stuff.
Y'all come back now, you hear?
I don't know. They did a study. They have 21 different dialects.
That's interesting.
Well,
Huh.
Renegade.
That makes sense.
Renegade had 7 distinct barks,
Yeah?
and they each meant something, and you knew by his bark exactly what he wanted. It was amazing.
Yeah,
Well,
I can
that's
see
pretty
that.
good. Not many dogs can do that. Libby the cat lives at the Asheville Free Library in Asheville, New York. She's 19 years old and has brought joy to library patrons for many, many years.
I bet she peed on the rug.
Unfortunately, the older she gets, and there's a lot of rugs, the more it costs to keep her healthy.
Yeah.
This year alone, we spent nearly $900 on vet bills for her treatment for an ear infection and a cold. For a small library on a very limited budget, it's insane. That was $900.
That's a lot of money.
So she's getting, older, slower, frailer like they do. And so they did a GoFundMe for her. They got $2,900.
That's nice.
They only needed $1,500.
Yeah. So that maybe they can help another cat.
Yeah, their next cat, because she's 19 and probably going broke very soon. Sorry, Libby. We all have an expiration date.
She's a pretty girl.
She is. Oh, we love kitties. She looks a lot like my cat Oliver I had,
Well, the
except
guy.
he was grayer. He died. Yeah. He had a lot of life. He was 16 when he died.
I don't know. Didn't know him.
Nope. Just woke up one morning and gone.
I don't like your mom. That's true, though.
Oh my gosh.
That's funny.
true.
I don't care who you are.
That's true.
Hey,
Oh my God.
I know. I'm pixelated. I'm
That was my mother going, me, will ya?
okay, that was just true.
Oh, God. My ears to you. The mother jokes will not cease.
Uh-oh.
The microwave's done.
That's my insulin pump yelling at me.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
He's
We'll
about-
pay more attention to that than the microwave.
He's about to croak.
Oh, no. Oh, no. What do we do about that?
I gotta plug her in.
Oh. You got a plug there?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Neighborhood springs into action to save 60-plus dogs from a burning building.
Why were there 60 dogs?
It was
That
one
was
of
a
those
kennel.
It was a kennel. It was one of those places where the people send their dogs the weekend. What do
wow.
we call them?
It's called a kennel.
Okay, kennel. So anyway, there were 60 dogs in there, and there's a fire!
I bet the cat did it.
It's always the cat. So the employees of the place joined in with members of employees from a Mexican restaurant to help corral all.
Apparently it was Lake City, Utah.
Wow.
No. Seattle, actually, yeah.
Yeah, Seattle.
The side of the building said Lake City, that's what I said.
Yeah. That's cool, including other members of the community that joined in to help.
That's cool.
Yeah. So what they did is they corralled all the dogs outside in the pen and kept them there while the firefighters put the fire out.
Did they make them some Mexican food? The dog, not in. I didn't mean that they made them into Mexican food.
Oh,
Did they make the dogs some Mexican food to eat?
did they turn the dogs into Mexican food?
No,
It's more like Chinese
Wasn't
food,
it-
isn't it?
wasn't a
they-
Korean
No, they
restaurant.
sold them to the Chinese restaurant.
Chinese restaurant?
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible. So anyway, all the they were pretty good, some ground dogs.
Some of them aren't.
One of them looks sort of like, got the build sort of like our mud.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, there's even a, let's see, there's a dachshund.
Oh, there's all kind of dogs, man.
Yeah.
They kind of-
It's cool, quite a variety. 60 dogs is quite a few dogs' lives. I love the not even clicking on the video, but picture of everyone. There's a cotton in that video.
Yeah.
In the
Oh.
video.
Huh? The street that they're on is Lake City Way. That's why it's got Lake City on the building.
I see.
There's a kennel across the street from where I work.
You hear them barking?
On Mondays I come in and all the dogs are just like, we've been here all weekend.
Get us
Come
out
get
of
us.
Bunch of big dogs too.
here! See that white one? That's
Bunch of Danes. There's a bunch of like 5 or 6 Danes that I saw.
oh, you're playing the video.
Yeah.
Ah.
That's his job.
Hi, Daryl. That's pretty cool that they saved them all.
Yeah.
Oh, they give him a hat.
Oh
They
boy.
should.
Uh-oh.
Oh, so PSR Mechanical is another company that all the employees went to help.
Well,
I'm
that's
sorry,
nice.
I misunderstood. That's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Let's see what that is. That's pretty cool, I think. You do it, I do it. There's people that run towards burning buildings and people that run away with them. Are you a run-toer or a run-awayer?
Depends on what's on fire.
They're humans or a pet.
Goes Andy's house? Would you run to it?
Yes,
If I wasn't in it?
yes,
I would.
I would.
I would.
I have to. It's in my nature. I
There you
run
go.
towards danger. There's you.
I'm like Lisa. If
Yeah.
it was my neighbor to the left of me, I would bring out a grill and roast some hot dogs and
Kind of like the people across the street.
pop a
No,
bud.
Their house was on
I
fire.
would have had to go pull him out.
I'd
What if
pop
there was
a
nobody
bud.
home?
Is there a dog in there?
No.
Oh, then why would I run into an empty burning building?
I don't know. You just said that.
No,
You said
if
you
it's
run to a fire.
if it's to help a human or a pet.
No, because I don't know what I'm doing, so I'd just burn up too.
That's
Actually,
I
my-
do. So
My neighbor has 2 dogs that I love, and they love me. I just can't stand my neighbor. So if
So
they
just
were
save the
in the
dogs
house, I
first.
would. Yeah, if they were in the house,
Yeah.
I'd go get them.
Yeah.
You'd have
You just be like, oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't help because I was trying to get the dogs out and they got burned up. Oh well.
Yeah, my neighbor gets pissed at me because when his his what is he? I can't even think of the name of the dogs now. Big red dogs, long hair. I can't think of the.
Irish setters.
Irish setters.
Yes, thank you.
Clifford.
Holy crap! Anyway, he's got an Irish setter that absolutely loves me, and he'll come outside. And
Yeah.
my neighbor doesn't want him going in my yard, so he yells at him, but the dog just kind of looks at him and then runs over to me, starts licking me, wants scratches and stuff.
Yeah.
'Cause
Dogs know dog people.
he's yelling at him to come back, and I'm like petting his dog, just chilling.
Ignoring his stupid ass.
Yeah,
That's so funny.
it is. It's hysterical. But yeah, I love his dog, but don't love the neighbor
Yeah.
so much.
I know. I'm that way too. I really am. Let's see. Now, it's a good time for your 3 questions if you want to do them.
We got 3 questions.
Well, let's do it.
Thanks.
Do your lead up too. We haven't done it in a while.
Thanks for giving me 5 seconds to get it ready.
No, I can keep talking for a couple minutes.
You can
That's
keep talking
what I do.
forever.
I have been known to talk from the moment I get up to the moment I fall asleep.
All right, I'm ready.
Go for it.
Number 1, who am I? Number 2, where am I? That is, what is this place that's called physicality? Where am I? What is this? Number 3, Why am I where I am? Why am I here? And
Why am I?
All right, there we go.
Oh,
It's-
another dog he heard from.
It's time. Time for 3 non-political questions
Woohoo!
on the Chuck and Lisa show. All right, here's the first one. Ready? What NASCAR personality, living or dead, other than Dale Earnhardt, would you want to sit down and go to dinner with? Just chat about anything.
Oh, wait, what's his name again? He died 25.
Tim Richmond?
Tim Richmond.
He wasn't 25.
He was for a season.
Oh, I
His
thought you
normally-
meant how old he was.
No, his number.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably Tim Richmond, because that man was wild.
Yeah?
He'd be a fun party to go. Except, I'm too old for that now.
Well, first of all, he's dead.
Yeah.
So, I don't think it matters how old you are. It's a hypothetical question.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that's my first offhand, but then when I think about it, it's
Yeah.
probably more interesting.
And I was
Who?
going to say, and why is that your choice?
Because he's a wild man.
You know who I'd really like to?
You can't change it.
Yeah, I can. Who owned the 11 car for years? He was a bootlegger.
Junior Johnson?
Junior Johnson. The stories he could tell you in the course of a day, he could tell you all about the early years of NASCAR. Plus, he could tell you all about bootlegging
Yeah.
and how he almost dodged the law and one time he got arrested and all that.
Yeah.
He'd be a fun interview.
Okay.
Plus, he'd have moonshine.
He might. He has it now. If they sell it in the ABC store.
See? He'd have moonshine. Who do you think? I do not suggest getting drunk. Do all things in moderation as a disclaimer.
Martin. We have the same size
you
feet.
can switch shoes.
No, because he's an interesting character.
He's a good guy.
He listens to like a hardcore gangster rap.
Daryl
Which
would
is
like.
funny.
Daryl would like to interview Lee Petty.
That'd be cool.
He's a good one.
Yeah.
He's a good choice because
Yeah.
Richard wouldn't be Richard without Lee. Lee himself
True
was
enough.
a champion.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
Good.
I don't think I'd care
he
about
won,
it right now because I could always go talk to them another time.
Didn't he win the first Daytona 500? Lee Petty?
Yes, he did in that
Yeah.
photo finish that took 3 days to
You're right.
get solved.
That was
But I
amazing.
could change.
He
the
did
other
get the
thing
trophy,
I
though,
could
didn't
change
he?
would be Kenny Wallace
Kenny?
because we would just like have a couple of beers and crack each other up, which we almost got to do on that cruise.
I know.
Almost.
Cool.
2 things we've missed because I was sick.
Yeah.
Um,
oh well.
Oh well.
My obvious answer would be, one of the Wood brothers, so that's why I'm not going to go with it.
All right. Well, then you could pick 2: Wood Brothers and somebody else.
Yeah. My
Chuck picked 2 and I picked 2.
I changed one.
No,
that's
we
true.
all picked 2.
then.
Pick 2.
well, I mean,
It's a party.
Glenn Wood or Leonard Wood, obviously, because I just idolize that whole team. Those brothers are just amazing.
Oh, by the way, I'm not bleeding to death, but my shirt looks like I am.
Yeah.
It has green in it.
By the way, I meant to mention your glass is invisible. Put your glass in front of the
Yeah,
camera
it is.
only
because
the
it's
part,
green.
only the part that has beer in it. The top part is
The whole thing is,
Back it up a little
no. The
bit.
top part is blue, but then the bottom part is green, so it looks.
yeah,
invisible.
Look at
it's
that,
got enough
she's
green.
an invisible glass.
It's got enough green in it that it's all invisible. Anyway, I think the person I would pick would be Fireball Roberts because he's sort of the Babe Ruth of NASCAR.
Yeah.
And I like watching him race when I was younger.
Yeah.
He's a crazy driver.
I
man.
would compare him to the Roberto Clemente because he died
It was the guy that
while driving.
Yeah.
that was the stud, David Pearson.
Oh yeah.
Oh, David Pearson. Yeah.
David
Oh,
Pearson had a cigarette lighter
I
in
know.
the dashboard of his race car.
A lot of them did. There's a lot of pictures
Yeah.
of those guys going around the track smoking a
They were
cigarette.
supposed to be regular cars,
165
right? Yeah.
miles an hour,
Yeah.
struggling to keep the thing on the track, and you're smoking a cigarette.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, what's the second question?
All right, question number 2. What current active driver, it could be any of the 3 series, truck, Xfinity, or the Cup, would you most like to sit down and have a beer with?
What?
Current?
The current,
In trucks?
Is any of the-
any of the 3 series.
Let's
Actually, let's
tell you
do-
who
Let's make it interesting. Let's do one driver from each of the series.
one driver from
Oh,
each
that's
one.
too much.
No, it's not.
No. Well, guys, you all who are just joining us for the first time, don't leave because we're only talking about NASCAR. I've got other stuff to go back to too.
Yeah, but that's
This
not
is
too
expanded
much.
from 1 question to 2 questions to 3 questions within a question.
That's right. Listen, I want to do this. You're outvoted.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, do trucks first.
Do I want to what?
Have a beer with.
The Benedetto.
All right.
Yeah. I didn't think about him, but yeah, it's just back in trucks.
I just do
That's a good
Hocevar
choice.
because maybe Michael Waltrip would come with them.
Nice.
Michael Waltrip has a crush on Hocevar.
Yeah, I think he does.
Oh my God. Anyway, moving right along.
So I'm gonna pick Haley Deegan.
Oh yeah, that'd be
all
good.
right. All right. Now Xfinity. I'm gonna keep this moving. Xfinity.
Did you do Allmendinger? Is he still
Yeah,
in,
Dinger.
Is he still in Xfinity?
Dingers have great stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I pick Junior because he drives 1 Xfinity race a year?
Sure. Why not?
He's not an active points driver, so no.
Oh, well, you didn't say points.
Well, an active driver assumes points.
All right.
That's true.
All right. I don't know. Do you have Winders? Because I'm thinking real quick.
Actually, I kind of agree with Chuck. I think I'd like to sit down with Dinger. I think he'd be a great guy to
Yeah.
have a conversation with.
He's a smartass.
Oh yeah, he's very smart.
Him and
He's
Dave
very
Moody are
intelligent.
do like a little roast on each other every time they talk to each other. It's very funny.
He's an intelligent guy.
Yeah.
He is. I appreciate intelligence. Who Dersh?
I didn't pick
Who
him.
did you say?
I didn't pick an Xfinity.
Yeah,
Oh, you
Dinger.
said, okay, now, yeah,
I don't know.
just say Dinger.
Josh Berry.
Oh, there you go. He'd have good stories.
Yeah.
And Cup.
Yeah.
So, duh.
Oh.
Ryan Blaney.
Oh, Ryan Blaney.
If I can't get Ryan Blaney and he's
Yeah.
busy, I would have a beer with Bill
Yeah.
Wells.
But only at the end of the season when his mustache is back.
Yeah, not when they make him shave all his hair off.
Yeah, that's weird. Does it have to be a driver or can it be an owner?
Driver.
Ooh.
Oh,
Driver.
dang it. 'Cause
Driver.
I'd like to have a beer with Childress.
Yeah.
The stories he could tell about Dale.
Well, maybe you could have one with Austin Dillon and he bring Paw Paw with
There
him.
you go.
Ooh, I'll have one with Kyle Petty and Paw Paw. Yeah, because he
Kyle
Kyle Petty is not an
Not an active driver.
they actually
Kyle Petty is not an active
Richard
driver.
Childress and Kyle Busch actually had a
Oh,
fist
Kyle
fight.
Busch.
Kyle
You said
Busch.
Kyle Petty.
I mean Kyle Busch. They actually had a fist fight.
Who?
That's where the famous "Hold My Watch" came from.
Yeah.
Right.
They actually
Yeah,
had
I
a
know.
fist fight.
Yeah.
And now they're buddy.
Yeah.
Now, I guess they respect each other because they fought each other.
That's one of the shops we haven't been to yet.
Yeah.
So
Cool. So you want Kyle Busch and Lisa wants Blaney.
Blaney. But if
Yeah.
Blaney can't come, I'll take Bubba.
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 Bubba beer.
Bubba beer.
Bubba.
Who's
Uh,
yours, Thirst?
Man, I tell you, I'd like to sit down with a lot of those guys, but I guess currently right now, it'd probably be Larson.
Yeah.
Yeah, first of all, because
He'd be a good
I'm
interview.
a lot taller than he is, so I feel better.
And you know what I would have said, except I found out not a bad thing, but a negative to me thing about him today?
What's that?
Corey LaJoy.
What?
Because he said if he had a Mount Rushmore, he would put Joe Rogan on it.
Joe Rogan's pretty
Just
entertaining.
yeah. Let's not go there.
Anyway.
There's many more people in the world that could go on a Mount Rushmore besides
Everybody's
Joe
got
Rogan.
their opinion.
All right, well, that's the end
So-
of 3 non-political questions for today.
Thank you very much. Oh, and your
Thank-
end your thing, and then
And
I'll
my
queue up
invisible
my
beer.
next one. And your-
Well,
that
I
is
skipped-
funny.
I skipped the third question because Chuck was whining about the second question having three
Well, that's
parts.
okay. We had extra questions, so we could save it next time.
It went from da da da. It's supposed to be one question,
Oh, what?
one answer. One question, one answer.
We could it evolved along the way.
I'm directing the time here at the same time going, what am I going to do? Where and how am I going to fit it?
You're not.
I am.
No, you're not.
Well, actually, right now, I'm 2 minutes into our NASCAR time.
Well, we already used some of it,
But
so
I've
whatever.
got 2 more stories.
Well,
Yeah, skip
do
the
it then,
stories,
see?
man.
Nah, this one's a good one.
which one?
I'll do them real quick. Florida man strikes gold with a $1 million scratch off.
You know what cracks me up about these?
What?
They always say they bought one ticket and they won.
Right.
They're lying. Nobody ever just buys one ticket.
Right. It's one of those $20 ones. So
Yeah,
you might have
but
just
maybe.
bought
But
one.
everybody says that. Like, I just bought one ticket and I won. Liar.
Hey, you didn't send me that story, Chuck, so I can't put it up.
Don't worry about it. I'm just going to do them quick so you two stop whining.
We're not whining. We're not whining.
Who's
I'm going to go to
We're
Miami.
not whining.
Genius physics teacher starts Kenyan e-bike business powered by old laptop batteries.
What?
Yep.
What?
Yep. A Kenyan high school teacher is using your old laptop batteries to turn petrol-powered bikes into electric ones.
That's cool. My old laptop's right there, so I don't think he's using it.
That's cool.
Yeah. There's no shortage where there's necessity, there's invention. And this is a case of it. These old batteries can be bought for as little as 0.5 Kenyan shillings.
Whatever that is.
Don't know. That could be 2 cents. That
Could be like
20
half
bucks.
an
Could be
alligator.
$2 million. Who knows?
We don't know.
All right. So this dude is he was trying to figure out how to do it. He said nobody's selling electric bikes in Kenya. He imported one. The imported one didn't last long, so he used his own innovation to create this product the society needed. He founded a company called Ecomobilis. And what they do is they just convert existing bikes into electric.
Cool.
And they run a full charge on the laptop battery is around 60 miles.
That's pretty cool.
And they can fully charge in 45
Hopefully they
minutes.
only go 30 miles one way.
Yeah. And it can fully charge in 45 minutes, which is pretty
That is
fast.
pretty good. Because, like, your laptop can't do that. Why can the bike do that?
All right.
I call BS on that.
Well, they're selling them.
That's cool.
I thought that was neat.
That is cool. What about Florida Woman? You said you had Florida Woman.
That was the one who won the money.
How much was it,
That
Chuck?
was Why?
Oh, I'm sorry. There was
No.
2 Florida dudes. Good one and a better one.
How much
Huh?
was it?
$1 million.
How much was the battery in Kenyan sterling?
Oh, 0.5
Shillings.
shillings.
That's wow. That's almost 4/10 of a cent
Oh my gosh.
U.S.
Oh my gosh. Talk about a profitable
Well,
business
they
this
just
person
give
has.
them away.
Wow.
That's funny.
All right. Well, before we get to racing, I want to talk about John Rahm winning the Masters. The Masters is just
Watch my eyes roll up into
that's
my
okay.
skull.
The golf tournament. But what we don't know what was going on in the background is 2 of John Rahm's buddies were texting him when he was starting to play, which is an absolute no-no because concentration and all.
Oh,
So-
well, it certainly messed him up.
So listen, so on Thursday, in the first round, minutes before his tee time on Thursday, he checked his phone and saw messages in a group chat with J.J. Watts and Zach Ertz. They're, who J.J. is, of course. They both wished him luck and let him know the first green looks like a walk in the park.
It is a walk in the park. They're playing golf.
Yeah.
But I'm bummed.
Yeah. So they're texting him, and they're giving him they're telling him 4-putt to start the round, not ideal. And they went. He
They're
said,
giving him a hard time, though.
yeah, He said horrendous. I said, pretend like you're playing with us. One of his friends goes, horrendous. I said, pretend like you're playing with us, not like you're playing like us. So anyway, he thanked Zach and JJ for their comments after he won the jacket, but don't ever do that again.
He won though.
I know.
What if they don't ever do it again and he keeps losing?
Then he'll tell him to do it again. I bet. But I thought that was great because who's gonna know that story? Because you could see he was texting someone. He was on his phone periodically.
I couldn't. You know why?
Well, you weren't watching.
Because I wasn't watching.
I noticed he was doing it a couple times tonight. That's pretty odd during a golf tournament. But now you know the rest of the story, that he was texting with J.J. Watts and
That's
Zach.
pretty funny. His friends were giving him crap.
And his friends are giving him crap real time.
Yeah. And Tiger Woods dropped out because he didn't want to be in last place.
Well, Tiger was very hurt.
Did you see him trying to walk
Yeah,
at the end?
he was walking like me.
Walking like Fred Sanford.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was Tiger's last
I
stand.
think he needs to just stop.
I think that was his last night. Tiger withdrawing from the Masters after 2.5 rounds. That's
Well,
not
also
Tiger.
because he realized he'd have to play 30 holes the next day.
Right.
Remember?
And the way he was feeling when he got
can't
off
do that. He can't do
the
that.
day before, no way.
He can't do that. I mean,
Well, he could play the Masters every year. Anytime.
He's got an automatic entry anytime
Yeah.
he's feeling good.
right.
Yeah.
It's not going to get better.
No.
Like I said, if Coach K and Tiger Woods can't fix their backs, there's not much help for anybody
That's
else.
Alrighty, boys and girls, let's get dirty.
Ah,
The race in Bristol was this weekend in NASCAR.
well, it needs to go away.
What?
The dirt.
Tired of dirt.
On Bristol.
I love the dirt.
Well, it's just a waste of money. I
One
don't
thing
know.
that happened this time that hasn't happened in that other race is the dirt drivers actually came to the forefront.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah.
In the last 2 years they had it.
Oh.
It wasn't a
No one dirt
a dirt
specialist. No dirt specialist has even been in the top 5, and
Maybe.
No.
right.
this time all five spots were dirt specialists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christopher Bell won. He had a great race. Tyler Reddick in the 45 car, he's doing very well now. He
Yeah.
had a rough start, but really got it together.
Yeah.
I mentioned before the show to these guys, but Austin Dillon is doing very well this year with the benefit of his new teammate.
Adolf Dillon.
Adolf. That mustache. I don't get it. Ricky Stenhouse was 4th, and Chase Briscoe was
Almost
5th.
ran him. Ricky. Stenhouse.
I never run them. I never think to.
Ricky.
But
Ricky. What is it? Ricky.
I don't even think about Ricky unless they're on a
Ricky.
super speedway somewhere. And then
Yeah.
right.
that's when he shines on a super speedway. Never thought to run him on a dirt track.
Right. What about Michael McDowell? Oh my
He
God!
was doing great
No,
until he got
no,
wiped
no,
out.
no.
Oh,
2 spins without hitting anybody?
while going through turn 4 twice, Michael McDowell lost the back end of his car, did a full 360, kept going, lost 4 spots the first time he did it. That's all. Didn't go to the back of the field, only 4 spots, and kept going. Then he did it 10 laps later?
Yeah, if that.
He spun it again, caught it, and only lost 2 spots this time. How do you do that?
That was incredible. He didn't even slow down.
Skill?
I mean, it was just.
Serious skill.
Skill?
It was perfect. It's almost like he meant to do it. He just spun it and then just kept driving. It's like it never happened.
Mad skills. That was amazing. And I will only note this because for history purposes and the fact that Lisa doesn't like him. Ty Gibbs got his first top 10. I know, you don't like it.
Well, Gibbs got his first top 10 because a bunch of the drivers should be up there wrecked.
Oh, I know.
Or got wrecked.
A whole lot of good drivers got wrecked that early in that race.
Whatever.
Whatever. Alrighty. Let's see. Anything else you guys want to talk about the Dirt Fest? Lisa thinks it's Anyway, Richie, what do you think?
I love it, man. I wouldn't want it if
I don't mind dirt, but why do they have to go dump it on Bristol? Why can't they just find a good
Well, it
dirt
comes
track?
right off.
Well, yeah, but it's a lot of money.
apparently they can afford it.
It was 35 to 40% full, is what I heard.
And well, the weather was horrendous the days before. I mean, most of the people that would have been camping there went screw that.
There wasn't any camping, barely any camping.
That's what I
apparently.
mean.
Yeah.
That's where all the people usually are, campgrounds.
Where are we going this weekend?
We're going to Martinsville, and we're literally going to Martinsville. We will be there.
Yeah. And we're going to go early this time so I can find my friends.
Right.
Don't you need to go down and get a
No,
picture?
you don't have to call them. They're in your email.
Oh, right.
Don't you need to get a picture before they fix the wall?
I think they already did it.
I thought they were going to save it up until.
No, they were supposed to save it up until right before the race, I think. But then they took it to the Hall of Fame, so
There they are.
I don't know. But anyway, we need to go earlier because all these people are like, I'll meet you in Martinsville, and then we get there like 10 minutes before the race starts.
Yeah. Yep. So we're going to Martinsville. That's always a fun time, isn't it?
There's $2 hot dogs.
Hey, they should have the dirt race at Martinsville. They don't have to go like get two kids sandboxes and
I know, right?
Yeah.
Some kitty litter.
kitty litter and a couple sandboxes, and they'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, our tickets are there, so we're good to go.
Good. All right. Send them to me. I'll print them.
At least this camera's doing funny things.
That was
It is doing
well.
funny
Also,
things.
my invisible beer. I think was part of it.
Your invisible beer is screwing up your camera.
Don't care.
All right, so Martinsville is a great track. If you ever get a chance to go there, definitely do it. We've been there.
Unless
so
you
many
hate
times.
short tracks like Darcy.
No, what's wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
I hate short tracks with a passion.
Why, man?
Oh! Did you see the thing I sent you earlier today? Bowman Gray is now selling tickets online.
Oh, cool.
We need to go this year.
Oh, yeah, that's the oldest track in NASCAR.
Yep.
Yep.
And the smallest.
And the smallest. And actually, in case you don't know, Bowman Gray is in Winston-Salem, and it was the model for the track inside the Coliseum in
the
California for the Clash.
Yeah.
I like that race too, but you talk about money now. That's something that costs it.
That's
ton
kind of
money.
crazy too. Yeah.
They should make that one a dirt track because it's so small. That would be neat.
Oh no.
Plus, they wouldn't have to pull up all that pavement. They
I
just have to
know.
get the dirt up.
They could do a dirt track race on the streets in Chicago. No, that wouldn't.
Hey, I think they should turn Daytona into a dirt track once.
Wait, it was already a sand track.
2.5 mile dirt track? That would be awesome.
Why don't they just race on the beach? Oh wait, they've done that.
We'd love to see that again.
That would
Wouldn't
be so cool.
we? Wouldn't you love to see that?
Oh, heck yeah.
First,
Yeah, absolutely.
just one, just an exhibition, not even an official race, just an exhibition.
Yeah, they can't do it anymore because they built
I know.
hotels, they built
The whole town is
condos.
built up.
Yeah.
They built condos on the entrances and the exit of where the old track was. You can't.
Well, they're just going to happen to open the doors to the
The
lobby.
lobby. Turn around in the lobby.
Yeah.
Come back out.
Go in the front
Remember
door
they were
and go out
talking
the
about
back.
the Chicago race? No, there's one that has like a 90-degree turn,
Yeah,
or else you would like run into the lobby of a hotel.
right.
So that's going to be interesting.
Well, they'll have all sorts of things.
Well,
that
I
stop
know,
you
but still,
running
they're
into
still
the
going to
lobby
have
of
to.
the
They're
hotel.
still going to have to slow down.
Oh yeah, that'll be a tight one. So let's see. So what do you guys want to say about Martinsville? I mean, Lisa, you've been there.
I have. Oh yeah, we took a French guy there one time. That was cool.
Yeah. Well, and also you saw this amazing turn where somebody's going 150 miles an hour through the corner.
Oh, I did not even realize what was going on there.
No
I
one did.
thought. Remember, everybody said Denny was going to slam Chastain, and I saw that car come around the corner, and I was like, "Oh, he got him!"
Yeah, except he kept picking up speed.
Right. It wasn't until
This is the first race since then, is it not?
Yes.
because that was the fall last
Yeah.
race of the regular season.
They took the wall off and put it in the
Hall of Fame.
In the Hall of Fame, so there's a new wall up there.
Yeah, so
That's
I don't
still
know. I bet there's a few more people there this time. Than there was
that's
last
still the most unbelievable move I've ever seen in NASCAR.
I bet even
Martin.
Dershey likes Martinsville for that move.
That was crazy. That
I
was
like the move, not necessarily Martinsville.
I keep
But-
trying to explain to my kid who was with us that crap
That's
never
not normal.
that never happened before. Like you were right there and you were sitting right there when it came around the corner.
But both of their mouths were just like, I'm looking at
No,
it
well,
going,
he's looking at me going, "Please explain this to me."
What
And I'm like,
happened?
I don't even know.
Well, the one thing is, I don't think you could do that at the other track than Martinsville because everything
Oh,
else
no.
is you would
And of course-
your momentum would die before you get out of most of the corners on
Oh,
these
yeah.
And then
tracks.
of course some of the other drivers were like, "I had contemplated doing that before."
Right.
Yeah,
Sure you
Take me, you
did.
big puss.
You did it in your video game. but
Yeah.
That's all you did.
Yeah. That's it. So, here's the question of the week.
What?
What dumbass thing is Denny Hamlin going to do this week?
Oh man, Denny is having a really bad
Like,
year.
What is
What's
his
wrong
deal?
with that boy?
I
Hirsch,
think
he was
he's-
driving absolutely stupid the last two races.
Yeah, he is.
Kind of like he's been dropped on his head.
Kind of like when Michael Jordan went to play baseball.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Denny's losing it.
I-
That's just it's
I
weird.
think he's losing his mind. Is what he's losing. The way he acts is just not
Well,
right.
He
Oh,
seems
by the
more.
way, speaking of it not acting right, Cody Ware was arrested in North Carolina and suspended indefinitely for spousal abuse. Domestic battery.
violence, yeah.
Domestic violence.
Not good.
Not good.
Not good.
So anyway, Dershey wants to go to Martinsville with us.
Yeah, not so much.
We can get you some free tickets for vet ticks.
Come on, man. Everybody's doing it.
Everybody doing it. Yeah, everybody jumping off the Chattahoochee Bridge too, but I ain't gonna do that.
They are. Film at 11? Anyway, I think we've about covered everything. It's 7:59.
We have not. You know why?
Why?
Because I have not said shut up, Chuck.
Why haven't you said that all hour?
Shut up, Chuck.
I know now, but
I don't know.
I didn't say anything that I deserve to be told shut up for.
I didn't say that.
Dershey, what do you have to add to this situation?
Well, I'd say get off Martinsville lawn, but they don't have any, so
No.
They have a little like hill with grass on it.
I'll say,
Do have that.
"Oh, dirt, Chuck!"
Get off my dirt.
My Martinsville dirt.
Okay. That
Don't
works.
give them any ideas. I don't want to see a
All right,
dirt
Dirt,
race there
post
either.
a link real quick for the right side of politics so everybody watching this can click on that and be there because you and I will be doing that at 8:30 while he is inside.
Invisible beer.
No, that's not the answer.
Eating trash and watching rubbish.
That's the answer.
But I'm not going to eat trash. I'm not a trash panda.
All right, Dirt, get that link so I can do what I gotta do.
I got to go to the
There's the link.
There's
Click
there.
on the link.
Bye,
See
Lisa.
one thing. And see you at 8:30.
Not me.
Love you guys. Thanks for joining us. See you next week. Same back time, same back channel.
Bye, Lisa. Love you, Lisa.
Bye. Thank you, Dash.
Bye, everybody.